Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome.
Hey guys.
I thought I was just
like a group thing.
Yeah, no,
welcome back to Better Off Better.
Better off better.
Better off
Why
better.
do we all need
That's
to say
good.
it?
It's a
I feel
little
like we
echo
don't
down
need to say
the path.
it.
That's the first time.
Really
Okay,
don't
it's
need
fine.
to
First
say
time we've said the title officially. The last two have been dubbed because there was a lot of construction.
Don't reveal the
It's
magic.
fine. We don't need to.
The
But now we're
the sausage
settled
being made
on
here.
Bob.
Bob for short.
Bob.
Not that, just B-O-B. Better off, better. Oh, he's doing it again. Uh-oh. Bob, just Bob. Uh-oh. This right here is a podcast, a comedic journey to self-betterment, if you will. Would you, maybe?
Yeah, with your host.
I would.
With your host, I'm Chris.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Sam.
Our goal is, to slowly but surely become better people by both, conventional, regular means and occasional experimental, stranger means.
Exactly.
We spend generally a week trying out weird, cool, interesting things that are in theory supposed to make us better.
We spend a week competing in a whatever task we're given ourselves to do. And then we come back and we discuss who won, who lost, and who's better.
We're pretty bad people. We're pretty competitive people, and so we're trying to get a little better
Combining
while
those two
keeping our
things.
competitive edge.
Yeah, so if you would, this is definitely an unhealthy way to become healthy.
Yeah.
In a sense.
So, you can follow along or not.
We are
We
brutally
don't really
competitive
care.
with each other, brutally cutthroat. Some would say we
It's
don't even like
disgusting.
each other.
Yeah, not at all.
I would say we don't like each other.
Yeah.
I
So,
would also say
ask
it, but
everybody
I'd
at the
say it
table.
more. I'd say it more.
Yeah, well, I'd say it often.
I'd say
I hate you
I'd say it more
but
though.
That's
than
fine.
you.
Yeah.
So this week, is it okay for me to jump into it now?
Is that clear? Is that clear what we are?
Yeah.
Or have we expressed
Yeah,
what we
100%.
We said
are?
conventional,
I think we have.
unconventional at least 95 times. This week we have decided to kind of stick with our theme of a little bit more conventional things, I would say.
We're establishing,
And this week we are going with a no meat for the entire week.
That's
our
right.
challenge. A
Vegetarians
little vegetarian.
for 7 days. That's
Okay.
us.
Yep.
Which I will say, I think I do have a little bit of an edge on this one.
I will say,
When are we gonna do one where I have an edge?
We'll figure it out.
it does
We'll do
seem
it
to be
eventually.
that we're working against, the lowest common denominator on the other one.
Well, you know
Lowest
what?
cut.
We'll
Fine.
figure it out.
Okay.
But so yeah, I have not eaten. I mean, I was full vegetarian for like 2 years, but I felt like it was a little inconvenient. But I have.
You know what's
been
awesome?
read-
You sounded like not even pretentious when you said that. I just want to note
That's
that.
crazy, dude.
So continue. You
2
did
years
a,
you
No,
say,
never
dude?
mind.
That's
no.
sick.
You did a really good job
No,
of
dude,
not
2
even
years?
sounding
That's
sounding
awesome, dude.
pretentious. I have an edge. I've been a vegetarian for 2 years. So.
Hey guys, I am still here to transition you when these idiots go off course.
But Jenny, you have a bit of an edge on us, if you will. What do you not eat that
I
you do?
haven't. I haven't eaten red meat in I think a little over 8 years. I think so. I think it won't be too hard to go back to.
8 years.
8 years is a long haul, kid.
I know. It's kind of
Really?
stupid, right?
So some would
Do
say.
Do you enjoy red meat?
Oh my god, I fucking used to love steak.
Yeah, like why? Why did you
loved it
stop?
all. I really don't even remember. But I know that it's like not good for your heart. My family
Yeah.
has a lot of heart problems or
Okay.
whatever. There's like a lot of
Way to make it real.
like
It's fine.
fat.
Yeah, I mean that got
Keeping it light.
that's a
Sodium
funny
and
fact. Yeah,
shit
my
in
family is
there.
sick. Let me say, I wouldn't say this obviously, but I would say the general consensus, maybe some people, again, not me, would probably call you.
Notifications over there, huh?
Okay, cool it. I would say.
Yelled at me last episode.
I would say not me personally, but I think that's probably some people out there, maybe, and I want to, I don't want to assume, but they'd probably say you're a cheater coming into this with already such a strong advantage.
Well, I eat chicken and I eat.
I feel like
Turkey.
I feel like no. I don't think she's cheating.
Yeah, true.
So,
Sorry.
I think
I
it
wouldn't
will
say
be
that.
easier. Like when you
It
got
will
up,
be
like
easier.
when we did the getting up early challenge, you had
Yeah.
an advantage because you
Because
did get up earlier than we did.
yeah,
So like it's
together.
the,
I get that.
that's not what we're
I get what
saying.
you mean. Yeah, so that's
Not-
true. That makes
not
sense.
at all.
But yeah, no, I feel like it's the same thing.
Yeah, so we agree. Yeah, you're kind of a cheater, but I think that that's okay. And I think that's cool. So that's
cheater
cool.
would be-
As long as we
A cheater
acknowledge
would be
it now.
somebody that,
Bought AirPods on
bought
it.
AirPods.
Oh my God.
If you watch episode 2.
Listen to last week's episode
Oh
if you
my
want to
God.
see how enemies are formed
Oh my
at a small
God.
table.
It was disgusting,
It
guys.
certainly was.
He is fucking
Watch humanity
so gross.
break down in front of you if you want to watch
So much respect for that
last
man
week's goddamn
sitting
show.
at this table.
Anywho, so that's our plan. We are going to be vegetarians this week for 7 whole days. Who do we think it will be most difficult for? I guess, again, not Jenny.
So I'm not really sure. I haven't
might
been
be
around
me,
Sam eating
but
that much
I don't-
meat. All I know, like from my experiences, I know Chris eats a ridiculous amount of like deli meats and just like weird, disgusting packages.
Again, we did not
of
need those
ham.
adjectives. You could have very quickly ended
Well,
that
you
sentence.
need
Are you
to
saying
say
we don't need that
gross.
many adjectives?
Oh my
Did you
God.
just say
Well,
that?
I've been nothing but polite this show
Gross,
so far.
disgusting, revolting,
I've been, like-
slimy, nasty, vacuum sealed
all right.
ham pieces.
This
Okay,
is
yeah.
so unfair. I've been like the
Chris
table
eats.
nice guy for reference, and you guys
Okay,
are coming
cool.
out
Okay, cool.
hot at me.
Okay, yeah. So
So,
I think hardest for
I'm
you.
not
I would say it would probably be hardest for me, but I don't think I'm gonna be fine. I feel like it would be hardest for me because I think I do. Cooking a steak is one of my favorite things.
Right.
Like it helps me. Like it relaxes me. I really like it. It's nice. It's one of my favorite things to do. Favorite things to cook. So
That's cool.
No,
Yeah.
No, you looked at me like I was gonna make fun of it. I think that that's pretty dope.
Oh yeah. No, I think it's you. Yeah,
Just
stupid.
because you don't know
Why?
how to cook doesn't mean other people
It's not
can't
that.
cook.
It's not that I think it's stupid. I just think you sound dumb.
I think it sounds pretty dope. I sound like that sounds like a good way to relax. And I feel like, frankly, you're being the idiot.
Yeah. Oh, it's totally. I'm the idiot.
Frankly, you have never cooked anything in your life except for microwave vegetables. So I think it's respectable,
I don't think that
Sam.
counts as cooking.
I think it's respectable.
But yeah.
I think
but
it's
anyway, yeah,
respectable.
I am gonna miss doing that. But I think I'm gonna be fine for the week because I don't think a lot of my intake is meat.
Do you
it's
guys...
snacks.
I'm like a meat guy. People like at the deli, the guy
You
goes,
clearly
"Hey,
saw
there's
me about to speak.
there's meaty. They just call me meaty." But
Oh my God.
yeah, there's meaty Daniels, and I pull up and I'm like, "Give me the usual," because I'm a meat guy. But I think I will be strong this week. I do. You're right to say that I eat a lot of cold cuts, deli meat, chicken, things like that because
Gross ham and vacuum sealed
I
packages.
fight to get my protein in the most efficient ways possible. Thank
Well,
you.
you can eat eggs. We're not doing vegan yet.
That will be much rougher when that day comes.
That's gonna
But
be hard
that
for
one's
we'll
me.
get there. So I think I will be eating eggs this week. I think that is going to be my point of attack.
Here's my main issue. That's my
don't
main
like
issue.
eggs.
I hate eggs.
Maybe
You
can
despise
grow
eggs.
It is
to
my
appreciation.
least favorite
You're
food.
like Sam. I haven't read the book, but there's the Dr. Seuss
Are you gonna
story.
say Sam I am?
Sam-I-Am's trying to make educate yourself. He's trying to
Okay,
make
sorry.
the guy
I thought I was.
eat green eggs and
my
ham.
goodness.
Is there somebody in
Educate
it?
yourself.
Somebody's in it doesn't like
Educate
eggs.
yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, what's his name? Probably
Again, I'm
illiterate.
really unfamiliar
Honestly,
with the literature.
I hope you not only lose, but I hope you die this week.
Oh wow.
I hope
Okay,
you
that
We're
was-
die.
still a little
Brutal.
bitter
Yeah,
from last
we
week.
said.
I'm
So
so mad at
okay.
him from last
We he has to really go above and beyond this week
He
because
does. I would say he
he
does.
really done fucked up
Okay. Again,
last week.
Watch the episode. There's both sides to the story. I think you really need.
Yeah,
both sides
and
to
you
really
are
understand-
in the wrong.
to really
Yeah,
properly
my
understand
side
the story.
and
I
Sam's
think.
side. Those
Yep.
are both sides of
Yep.
the story.
The two sides. So
Anyways.
you really have to blow us away.
Nice. You
Do
see
you
how
guys-
good a friend's the table
Do
is.
you guys anticipate there being any change in you, like health-wise,
bowel movements?
physical-wise? That, like,
So that's
maybe-
the thing.
maybe,
I
like,
have
sleep.
There are a lot of backings to say that there's many benefits to vegetarianism, right? There's people that
100%.
theorize, and from what I've researched, there's benefits to your mood from stopping eating meat. And maybe it's not initial, but apparently in the first few days, you do start to feel it. There's benefits for energy. The theory is that you're getting your protein through better means than meat itself. And so in theory, if we do that, we let that benefit us.
I'm gonna try a
I feel like I
Beyond
already
Burger.
do.
I think I've never had a
I
Beyond
will
Burger.
say, be careful where you get them from, because some of them are terrible.
But some of them
I
are strong.
I will, if we go to the supermarket at any point, show you guys there's a certain brand that is so fucking good that has
We
like,
don't give
the
free promo here. Be
incredible-
careful.
Okay, it has incredible veggie burgers with like cheeses mixed into the. Oh my, it's so good, and
That sounds
I'm gonna
good.
Yeah,
buy those
yeah,
this
yeah.
week because they're super good. I will say, I think that I can maybe like steer you guys in the right direction for like protein.
I would definitely like your help because
Yes,
I feel like I'm
yes.
gonna become malnourished because I
You're
really
the expert.
May I suggest
I
if
will
you're
not be eating
craving a
eggs.
steak, a cauliflower steak Okay, no. I'm asking
Is this who
you
we've
guys.
become?
No,
Is
I'm
this what's
asking
happening?
you guys. I'm asking you guys sincerely to give it a chance.
Okay.
Make
Upload.
some links to YouTube video tutorials.
Free promo. That's
No,
not
I
free
meant
promo.
links to recipes. Links to recipes.
Links to recipes.
Links to
Okay,
recipes.
that's reasonable.
Interrupting quote incoming.
According to the UPMC, as stated, a well-planned meatless diet can help you reduce your chances of obesity. It reduces your risk of heart disease. That's one I've heard a lot.
That's the one that I'm really.
Yeah, that's
getting
with
is
your
heart
family.
disease.
Lowers your blood pressure and lowers your risk of type 2 diabetes. With that, there's like the more natural stuff. It boosts your mood. It's better for your energy levels, like I was saying
If
before.
I can
Stuff like
interject
that.
on that though, because I feel like that's a really good point, and I feel like you especially need to take steps to not just have snack meals. I feel like you pretty much only have snack meals, and I
public
feel like that's
roasting.
not. But I just feel like that's not the point of it.
Right,
And I
right.
feel like, especially with how you were last week,
I feel like
it would be really beneficial for us to not only try to just not eat meat and eat like snacks
right.
and shit,
Be
but like
healthy.
really like have vegetarian meals and well-rounded meals and still get our protein.
That's good. And while we're at it, how about you watch your attitude? Since we're doing little constructive criticisms, it seems I can't have
Shut
my
off the
snack
cameras
meals.
for a second. I'm fucking fighting this bitch.
Oh God. You are perhaps right. Okay, I could get my shit together
really
in that
think
regard.
That is like
How
a
could
good
I
goal.
improve?
Yeah, let's
I
blast
feel like
him.
the same thing. I feel like it would be nice for us to prepare some vegetarian meals.
I'm actually kind of
Let's do a
excited.
dinner together.
Yeah. We should
Okay,
do that.
sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to. That was embarrassing.
Well, I
don't-
think I really will make a cauliflower steak.
I meant as a joke. Like we
Yeah.
should get together and have a meal as a joke because it'd be stupid.
That's
Yeah, we should
kinda
definitely
so
do it.
stupid.
dumb
We
of
should.
you,
Yeah, we should do
dude.
it.
We should do it. It's so dumb. Put your hand on my thigh.
Oh,
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Further up.
Yeah.
Squeeze. Okay, that's hilarious. Anyway, anywho, I love that idea. But yes, so meatless meals, but also like not just I'll just have snacks this week. So I'll work on that for myself.
Like a preparation of something.
We're gonna live a vegetarian diet. We're not just gonna, say, I'll resist the chicken for a few days. We'll do that, but we'll also incorporate a more vegetarian type lifestyle.
Yeah, and also like I think that also that goes a lot with the territory is we're just gonna stop vaccinating our kids as well.
Yeah.
I think so,
Very important to note is a quote from one of my favorites, George Bernard Shaw.
Oh, okay.
Big
Vegetarian
fan.
quotes.
Big fan of George. Don't look at.
vegetarian.
No, I didn't. This is one of my favorite quotes. I have it on my phone.
Just on his phone, Googled vegetarian.
As I often say with my buddies, animals are my friends, and I don't eat my friends. Right? Would you eat your friends? That's a good point.
out of any
What?
quote.
What?
Fucking Finding Nemo would be better than that.
Dude,
Fish
I
are
eat
friends,
my
not
friends
food. Dude,
all
that's
the
sick.
time.
Dude.
Fine.
That's
Well-
a good distinction. We're going full like no fish.
Full veggie,
Oh, yeah,
no
yeah,
fish,
full
no
veggie.
meat,
No,
no
not-
nothing.
you're not
Nothing that lives
pescatarian
except
where-
plants.
Beautiful, beautiful. Plants do live.
Whatever, dude. I don't care.
No snails.
Another thing I'm always saying.
What-
I know,
the fuck?
I know.
No cockroaches either. We can't eat. Reference to Jenny's pet cockroach that she owns with her that she paid for her
Papa
money.
Roach.
Stop saying things about eating him.
Whatever. I'm not.
Shout
gonna-
out to
shut up.
Papa Roach.
A very important thing that
Insert
I also
a clip
say.
of him eating a little
God.
freaking piece of orange out of my hand right here.
Not gonna happen.
Or
Wasn't
whatever.
that cute, everybody?
He's a bug. A thing I'm always often saying also as well. You can judge a man's true character by the way he treats his fellow animals.
His fellow animals.
Yeah,
like
that's
his friends or like
Sir
actual
Paul
animals.
McCarthy.
I think he was
Sir Paul McCartney. Sir Paul McCartney. No, I didn't.
Sir
I didn't
Paul
say that.
McCartney.
I didn't want to say it.
He started the Genius Grant. That's sick, dude.
I hope
Oh,
this
imagine
vegetarianism
if you weren't a
knocks
fucking
some
idiot.
polite attitudes into this circle. If there could be a little more respect around the table, hopefully some veggie dining lunches can
If you
knock
guys,
some.
if you guys are watching, were watching, there's as soon as it came out of his mouth, he realized that he fucked up and he knew we were gonna jump on it.
There was insecurity, and you took advantage of it
so hard
right
that
away.
We weren't, but he knew.
Okay,
Oh,
the
God.
point is
Yeah, that's
clear
wild.
here. Oh, and I feel like another important thing we didn't even dabble with is the benefits of not eating creatures. You know what I mean? There's a moral, moral
we should
positive
discuss
here
that,
too.
yeah.
That's about all we need to discuss. But that's
I will say just really quickly,
that's another benefit. I'd say.
there are statistics out there saying that if we didn't eat chickens, that they would overpopulate
The
the
world
world.
and
But
take over.
you know,
Yes, there's
whatever.
theories.
That's my own personal That's how I justify myself eating chicken, even though I don't eat red meat, which I know some people think that's kind of bullshit.
I'm good with eating animals. I just think that it needs to be done. It needs to be done.
I just feel like
better.
cows are smarter than that. I feel like cows have like a little bit higher, like some temple
we're also like fucking up a lot of
connection
shit
thing.
with how we manufacture like meat. And
right?
like
and even just like the antibiotics and shit in our meat.
It's a terrible industry.
It's not an industry right now.
That much is clear.
It really is.
So,
I think for me,
but
the
meat
chicken
is delicious.
Thing,
is my main thing.
I'll say that for me, the chicken thing is more about convenience, like not inconveniencing other people when I'm like at a restaurant or like out, like when someone's making dinner for us. I feel so bad being like, oh, I'm vegetarian, I can't eat that. Like I feel bad about that.
I'll feel powerful saying that this week for sure.
I feel like that, but I feel like that's why I have brought back the like.
I'm gonna try to put myself in situations where I can say
Interrupted me again.
Sorry, but it's important to note. I would like to go to like
you want to go more places,
meat-heavy
'cause
establishments.
Closed,
well,
so.
In theory. Just so I can
just call people
give
up.
them the opportunity to say, hey, would you
Hi,
like this?
Sir, we're closed. We only do delivery. And you're like, well, don't deliver meat to me because I'm a vegetarian.
Exactly.
And then you don't even order
then you
anything.
hang up.
Yeah, and like if I went to
That's
like
cool.
a butcher shop or
Maybe
something.
you could make some posts online.
And I'd order like, could I get a half pound of prosciutto? And then they're like, yeah, sure, it's $8. And I'm like,
and then they slice it up.
I'm not gonna eat that. I'm a vegetarian. What are you doing? Something like that. Like I'd yell at them, sort of.
Yeah.
I will say that this is gonna bring back some flashbacks for me because when I first started not eating meat, I was at. Am I allowed to say people's names on here?
No
Is
way.
that
Free
okay?
promo.
Okay, well we can bleep it out because I'm gonna say it. I was at Anna's house.
Beep.
And she
That's not a promo.
and I went to dinner at her house and her parents like were serving meat or like they asked me why I wasn't eating the meat that was part of the dinner. I was just eating like the salad and like the other stuff. And I was like, oh well, like I don't really eat meat. And they were like, oh really? Like how long have you been doing that? And I had just started, so I was like, oh, only 3 months, but like I'm really like am trying to do it. And they were like,
Mine's gonna be only a day.
Like you could just see it and they were like, oh. You've only been doing it for 3 months.
You're
like,
less than 1
you know what
year.
I mean? That's the thing. But it's like everybody fucking has to begin somewhere, and that's such an irritating thing.
And we're beginning
so I'm
here
gonna have
with 7
flashbacks
days.
is what I'm telling you.
I have not
guys.
eaten meat today.
That's good for
Well,
you.
funny you mentioned that. Well, have we established the public humiliation of who's gonna lose?
Oh,
We kind of touched upon that, but
yeah, it's gonna be
real
me.
quick.
Like that's who you
it's
think.
probably you're the loser of the group.
I don't think I'm
probably.
gonna lose. I don't think I'm gonna lose.
Can I say something
I think
very
that
honestly?
I'm most likely to.
I think that none of us are going to lose this week.
Yeah, I feel like we're all doing
I
good.
really
Wow.
think that this one is like simple enough.
It's doable.
That,
There's peace in the circle this week.
yeah,
This is
I
usually
really
where we
think-
would jump on each other
I really do think
in
that
predictions.
it'll be pretty easy. I will say, I think I'm gonna do the best. I think I'm gonna be sharing recipes with you guys and
That
really
would be
going out of
nice.
my way to like cook some new things that I don't.
Yeah, no,
usually
actually,
eat.
let's all like see if we can like I'll also because I love cooking, so I'll also like make a couple recipes and I'll share like what recipes I
That's the
make with
thing.
you and
So
like
I
we'll do
will
that stuff
say
like that.
I do
And then
think
you also
that,
can cook.
I do think that Chris,
You're at a slight
by default,
disadvantage.
is going to lose because he won't be cooking meals.
This is publicly humiliating. A whole different.
I just feel
I'm
like
not-
he won't be going above
No,
and above.
we're not- no,
beyond,
I'm being completely-
And I feel like
And you know what? I'm sorry you're gonna lose your steaky cook time. I like to unwind at the end of the day and pop a sirloin on the stove top, and I like to take a breather. I put 2 cigarettes in my mouth and I read a little Steinbeck.
What?
I'm a Steinbeck guy after 6. It's after 6 somewhere.
Oh, my after
a
6.
farmer.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my effort into live a vegetarian life. I'm gonna try to do a salad a day. I'm gonna try to get my protein through
You
eggs.
already do that, but that's fine.
Not
Okay.
this week. I ain't spending money, but
see that even that, I cook your eggs for you when you have eggs.
I love when you cook my eggs. Those are so good.
I even cook his egg. He can't cook.
We should do eggy time tonight. We should do eggy time tonight, like once we get finished
Can I
this.
move in with you for the week?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude, that'd be so cute. We could like cook meals and shit together.
This is not
I could cook us some cauliflower steaks
going
and you
off
could do
book
like
here.
some sides and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you just move in.
Just like move in for a little. Like,
is-
maybe we could like.
Can we please get back to the subject?
hang out.
Please get back to the
I don't
subject.
have any.
Please stop touching. Please not in front of me. Please not in front of me.
Yeah, obviously. No, I'm excited to go back to it because I think I really did enjoy doing no meat at all. I really think that was nice.
I'm excited to see from your
that's the
perspective
thing.
as an experience.
Exactly, and I'm excited to try to find more ways to get protein because I would maybe like to go back to being
Right.
vegetarian
Bold.
for a little
Yeah,
bit
well,
longer than a week.
That's what I think. I honestly,
think I
I've been
might-
thinking, I've been
might
playing
go
around
for
with it for a while about going vegetarian, but I love like meat so much, and I want to see. This week is definitely gonna be a trial for me.
I'm curious what it
That's the
does.
thing. And I will say
And
that
if I can do it,
I like it from a
might
moral
stay.
perspective.
And I think that you can because let me tell you, I fucked so hard with steak when I ate meat. Steak was like my favorite food in the world. If you asked me 8 years ago what my favorite food
What
was,
about her?
I probably would have said steak. Like I really.
my little sister was the same way. My little
Right?
sister ate steak. Would only eat steak.
Dude.
She would just do. It would be like every meal. It would be steak or fucking Pizza Hut hot wings. That's all she would eat. And then she went vegetarian.
Right.
I think 4 years ago, and she has not
died,
missed it.
because that's all she could eat.
I will say that I kind of do miss steak every once in a while.
So the goal is clear. The goal is certainly clear. I'm excited. I'm excited about this
really
one.
Then we get our final.
So now is what we call
Last call.
last call.
Last call. Last call.
Sorry.
Last call.
Last call.
We'll-
That's the bell at the last call.
We're gonna try to make that more charming in the future, but
Last
this is
call
the
time.
this is the last call.
One last call for last call.
Last call for a bag of gross
in.
cold chicken.
Quiet around the table for a sec.
So excited.
Oh my god, it stinks. Last call. We indulge ourselves in whatever the weekly challenge is one last time before the week begins.
It would have been
this
good to
week.
have a big fat steak, but I can't.
I would
do
have
that.
loved if we split a steak, but now
I
what?
know, I
What?
can't
Fucking
do
I hate
that.
the free promo, but we're all
Stop
splitting the
airing
chicken.
it out. You're
It
like
is.
squishing it like.
We're gonna take a nice bite of this here meat.
Can you give me a
Round the table. First, Jenny.
No, we're not.
What?
We're
No, I'm
all-
not splitting.
We're splitting a
meat with you, dude.
What type of last call is this?
We're not splitting a meat.
We split the meat, guys. Come on, man.
That's dangerous.
You want to cheers it?
Oof.
Oh, baby. The meat has touched for the listeners.
Yeah, I can do this for a week. I can go without meat now. I'm gonna be fine.
It's pretty good
It's pretty tasty.
for cold chicken.
I'm sure this is great for the listeners.
Oh yeah.
Some ASMR shit.
Swallowed. I'm
Yeah,
very
you are.
excited to go back to this for a little bit. I really, really, really am.
I'm not thrilled, but I am curious and a little bit excited. Wait, what?
I'm curious and excited.
Okay.
Okay. So, we are vegetarians now.
I feel a sense of superiority.
Oh, baby, me too. We will see you in a week, or, seconds for you.
Unless you want to wait a week
In-
again, I do advise.
In 3, 2,
Yeah, so we'll see you guys. We'll
1.
see you in a
In
little bit.
3,
Yeah, bye-bye.
2,
And-
1.
We'll stop there.
In 3.
7 days later.
Welcome back, everybody. It has been a whole ass week.
7 whole frickin' days.
24 times 7 hours.
Which
72.
Yeah,
Okay, well, yeah,
And
he's not really a math guy.
haven't eaten meat for a week.
No.
I'm assuming.
I have not.
I'm something of a vegetarian these days. I'm known
They call
as
me,
like...
they call me
Vegetarian
Sammy
Chris.
Veg now.
Oh, yeah, I'm like the veg guy in the neighborhood. Yeah, so I got like a whole new social circle, a whole new outlook on life. And
It's
I haven't
we're
seen
better.
anyone
We're
yet.
better.
yeah, alrighty, everybody. So first off, one word to describe this week.
Okay, dope. Sam,
Sammy, lead us off.
Fine.
Fine, I will say...
have you said fine every time?
No.
Liar.
I think you said fine last time.
We'd have to check the
No.
records to confirm that.
I confirm that he is a liar.
All right, Chris.
Mine, better than fine, would have to be unlovely.
All right, that was a stupid fucking word.
It's accurate. It's,
awful.
it's more creative than fine.
I'm just gonna go normal.
It's an old standby.
Normal. Okay, that seems
Normal.
like kind of a humble brag, but that's fine.
Not really.
It's like, yeah, well, I used to be a vegetarian, so this is normal to me. But yeah, totally normal. Fine, normal, unlovely. Clearly,
Normal.
one thinker of the group has a little more creativity than the others. Anywho,
Unlovely.
unlovely.
You put an on another word and you think you're fucking Bill Shakespeare.
Well, I didn't want you to think it was lovely. I want you to
Think
know
you're
the
fucking
accuracy.
Bill
and
Gates
that
over here or some shit.
it's
dude?
not a
Come
high and
on,
mighty
man.
claim to say that it wasn't too freaking lovely.
Just one word.
That's Bill Gates. That's your impression of Bill Gates.
No, dude. William
Yeah,
Shakespeare.
that's-
You fucking
Have
uncultured
you never
swine.
met Bill Gates, dude? That's exactly
Oh
what he
my
does.
God.
Do you think Bill Gates and Will Shakespeare are the same person? You do.
Yeah.
You do.
What?
Which
Wait,
one?
who's Will Shakespeare, dude?
Oh, right. Sorry. Well, you're not really much of a lit
What?
person, a litterar, if you
I'm
will.
not
And-
super lit.
Yeah. No, I mean like
Chris
a book.
is so lit.
No, a bookly,
He's
like a
litty.
bookly, wormly person.
A bookly Oakley Wormley?
Yeah, and
All right,
you're
admissions
too
of guilt,
stupid to
anybody?
even know these
Oh,
terms.
it's too
Admissions
stupid.
of guilt, anybody?
You're talking down here.
lovely.
Oh my
Admissions of guilt,
God, I'm
anybody?
surrounded by stupid fucking
Admissions of guilt?
admissions of guilt. Yeah, so who fucked up? This is a moment of truth, Jenny. Don't call it admissions of guilt. These have segment names. So moment of truth. If everybody could just give like
All right, you have
an
an
admission of
admission of
guilt, if you will.
Okay,
Did you fuck up?
not at all. Not once.
Were you?
I almost, it was so close. I was making myself a Caesar
temptation?
salad.
Okay.
No, I was making myself a Caesar salad, and I bought a dressing specifically for this week that didn't have any anchovy.
Anchovies?
Idiot.
Fucking unlovely.
Okay, try talking, book. Try reading word, book, idiot. Go ahead, try again, stupid.
Okay,
ahead,
because
book.
normally Caesar dressing has anchovies in it, and I almost put it on mine, and that almost would have counted, but then I remembered. So wait, let me restart that story because that was terrible.
Chiming oinchivi and dressing anchovy.
Okay, so
Fucking
there was
talk.
a point. there was a point.
Book.
There was a point this week. There was a point this week where I was making myself a Caesar salad and I bought specific dressing that was like it didn't have anchovies in it.
Right. No anchovies in it.
Didn't have anchovies in it.
Yeah.
But then I accidentally grabbed, because I'm so used to using the regular kind, I accidentally grabbed the other one and I almost poured it on there, dude. It was like
Oh my god.
everything
I
went in
have to
slow
tell
motion,
you,
dude.
and I do like you sometimes. That was the stupidest fucking story I've ever heard in my life.
Dude, I'm trying to add
That-
some drama to it, okay?
There was
Almost
no.
fell
That was
asleep.
an episode of The Crown right there.
Oh!
Season three.
That's bold.
Dude, you're telling me you hate Olivia Colman? Because that's fucked.
I haven't seen the show. I assume it's like that story. My fuck up status. I did not. I will say though, I'm definitely more heroic than you in a lot of regards. But in this one, I would
You
say
complained every 2 seconds.
that's not what this is about. That's not who complained, who didn't love it, because mine is
We'll
obviously.
get to his complaints.
Excuse me. It was Easter this past Sunday. To give you a little look at how the sausage was made and when we're recording this,
Sausage?
how the meat how the Beyond Meat was made this week was we are recording on the week of Easter.
Was that a yawn or was that an actual face? That literally looked like you were mid-yawn.
To describe
God.
to the listeners, because this is a podcast,
just made
it's
me
a
cry.
it's a spread O face from Jenny's angle of the table. But it's
No.
to say it a fourth freaking time. It was it's the week of Easter. That was so aggressive. You guys are so great.
It was the week of Easter for those who celebrate Easter.
For those who celebrate Easter, that is, of course. And we had very not this doesn't matter, but a social distance Easter, so it was a little different this year for sure. But we were still surrounded by food, as our Italian ass family does. We were surrounded by food,
family.
and that food was all goddamn meat.
Yeah.
They went to a steakhouse to get takeout. Was the strategy, support the restaurants, And they got fucking salmons, steaks, fillets, chickens, you name it, scallops, and this place had some mean smelling meals, and I did not get a lick of meat. I was tempted, but no cigar. So I wasn't
You were
close to
tempted,
caving.
but no
But I
cigar.
will say that this was a situation where I would have been in meats galore to an individual that likes meat, and I resisted. So call me a hero, call me a super type being.
I just call you unlovely.
I call you fine. 3 weeks
Wow,
of fucking
those
row.
were some solid callbacks, people.
Thanks.
Those were nice.
I
say?
didn't eat any meat.
Yeah, we know. We just
I
went
was
over
at
that.
the same Easter. You
You have the same story for me. Jenny was also at Easter
Yeah.
with me.
I feel like I was.
Did you have
less,
as much-
I was,
Were
I
you
was
a
less
hero?
tempted, though.
Would you
I'm
say you
definitely a hero. So
Okay, I
please
think-
call me one.
I think you are too, man.
Okay. Anyways,
For the listeners, I gave her a smack of the shoulder supportively.
it didn't feel supportive.
It was lovely.
So
Okay.
just I will say I was less tempted because most of what they get is like red meat.
That's true, and you don't
So
need that to begin
it's
with.
not
Yeah.
that big. It wasn't that big of a deal. I guess
The scallop. Hearing
seafood,
the
though,
word scallop
yeah,
made me
that
my mouth water.
yeah.
Oh my God, I thought
was
you were
the
gonna
one.
say that you
and
didn't
they
like
have
them.
like the
No.
best.
Dude,
they have,
I
I
will show you
can't-
pictures after this
Literally,
of how
literally,
good
guess
they
what I'm
are.
gonna
they
go
look
buy.
so good.
Yes,
They
that
look
I'm literally.
so
I've been counting the
good.
days because of the smells of those meats. I've been thinking about cooking a delicious salmon when this is all over.
I will say I did miss fish a lot.
So we all had brief moments of temptation, if you will. Tempted by the fruit of another, you might say.
My story wasn't really about temptation. It was almost about like
Your story was about nothing. You're exactly right. That's a Seinfeld episode without bits. Yours was.
mine was like a almost like moment where I lost it all. You know what I mean? But then
So you're saying you're like an
pouring
underdog.
the Caesar dressing and then
underdog type of story.
no, and I stopped it just in time, dude.
You're trying to add more drama to your dramaless, eventless little play.
I didn't get to eat
Your
scallops.
fucking off-Broadway black box show. You're trying to sell like it's Hamilton now.
Oh, good, I'm a hero because I didn't eat scallops with my family.
At least you're doing the bicep thing because you know I'm the most ripped of us. And we'll get to that one of these Betterment episodes.
Dude, who's got better meat on their bones, dude?
Okay, this is a visual thing. Ooh, my friend, look at these things.
Yeah, right.
I know social distance and all that, but I can't resist.
Feel mine.
You touching fingies yet?
This is so unpleasant to squeeze, Jenny.
You ever heard
You're
of-
like bony, but also muscleless.
Do you guys know? Wait a minute. It's like for those
listeners, if we could describe ASMR style.
It's moon sand. You know what I mean?
It's like a moon sand meets a. If we could all get kind of closer to the mic for this part, it's like a moon sand meets a pudding.
Moon sand meets
A pudding with a bag around it.
Ooh,
Sort of a.
it's sort of like if you put like a single stick.
I'm gonna kill myself after this.
If you put like a single stick. If you put like I'm describing it. If you put like a single stick in like a bag of
You're getting
like
words.
look at my-
You're getting very wordy.
Wait, look at my
It's like if you put a single like
to
stick
the
in
fucking
a
point.
shut up, I'm restarting.
Okay.
If you put like a single stick into like a bag of gravy
Yeah.
and then shake it up,
Okay. Shaking.
it'd be like that.
I'm shaking the gravy.
Yeah.
This has been Squeezing Jenny's Arms.
Part 1.
So challenge number 3 was actually a full success around the table in terms of doing it.
Yeah,
Nobody
we
fucked
did it.
up. That's something.
That's a surprise.
Now let's talk a bit more results. Was there a day that was most challenging? I guess we had moments we just described, but like was day 1 different than life?
It honestly made me think about how little I actually eat meat.
Me too.
I love meat. Whenever I eat meat, I'm like, oh my god, this is the best. But when it comes to like what I normally eat, because like both like budget and like time, I'm mostly
Poor
just
and busy, that's you. Sorry, continue.
yeah, that. And I only eat meat maybe once a week.
Yeah.
So like it made me realize that like I could probably just not eat meat. I would miss it. I would want like a steak every once in a while. Like I said before, cooking steak is one of my favorite things in the world.
But that's the tricky thing. You're either becoming a man of principles and cutting yourself off from meat, or I mean you can cut down, but then you can't really call yourself a new title.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I don't want
That's
to call
kind of
myself a
a bitch
vegetarian,
move.
you know?
There's some interesting that I've been reading about, some alternate sort of titles within this sort of vegetarian world, vegan world, more specific things that are like vegan, freegan, megan.
Full freaking vegan, dude. That's from Parks and Rec. Full freaking vegan is where you only eat stuff that you find in the dumpster.
It's like
It's
free.
similar to that, but it actually exists.
Yeah.
So it's people that are vegan unless the food is free. So if they're at like a family event and all they have is something that's made with
Which
like
that
eggs or
sounds-
whatever, it's a
that
gray
makes
area.
sense.
But anyway,
I
there's-
feel like
You
that's
don't
way
buy
more a
meat.
budgetary thing than an actual like oh, it's a free meal. Might as well
Yeah.
abandon my principles.
Listen, I think it's more about being convenient, but also moralistic asswipe. But there's I read about some vegetarian ones
Moralistic
too,
asswipe.
where people will eat meat on the weekends or like Saturday or something's
Let's
their meat
patent
day.
that.
They're
Wait,
like,
isn't that like the opposite of like Christianity or whatever? That like Sunday or
Eating
whatever
meats,
you don't eat
eating meat.
Aren't you not supposed to eat meat on Sunday?
No,
or
no.
something?
The
Friday.
Jewish religion, the Jewish religion is like you
Friday,
don't
Good
eat
Friday.
fish on Fridays.
no, I'm pretty
No, they
sure.
love fish, dude. They're like all into fish.
Well, I saw
I've
Jojo
watched
Rabbit,
Curb
and I
Your
believe that
Enthusiasm, okay.
there's the what is it? The
Transition.
what about benefits? Did you see any benefits from your week without meat? You feel different?
Why are you just asking me? Like,
Sir
why-
Jenny,
yeah,
I want
yeah.
you to start this one, Jennifer. What did you think about it? It did,
you guys are just gonna make fun of me again.
No.
It felt
No,
the same.
I promise.
I still have chicken and turkey sometimes, but I feel like I don't have it every week. I don't have it like super frequently. It like usually is just like when we go to a family event or on the rare occasion I'll get some chicken that we cook or something. But like it didn't feel that weird. I guess the only thing that felt weird was like Easter when I couldn't have fish because I like salmon on Easter.
That was the toughest one for me. I am a big fan of seafood.
I do have a question for Jenny real quick.
I guess you can ask it then.
Was there like a trial when you had some trouble like cutting lettuce or tomatoes because of your pudding arm?
Well, yeah. Did you maybe have troubles opening doors? Was there some difficulty turning the water on in the shower because of your pudding arms? Oh, hey, question for you. Did your pudding arms make it tricky to push yourself out of bed because you can't withstand yourself because of your little pudding arms? Did that make it tricky? Question, was it tricky to sit in a chair because of your pudding body? That's why that one's too mean.
I've lost 15 pounds.
And it's turned to pudding.
Oh God!
You look great. You look
You
so
look fantastic.
so good. For
This
the
off
listeners
the
out
pod.
here, let me describe. She looks great.
And you?
And me, you may ask.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
You may
interesting.
be wondering, what about Chris?
That's what I wonder.
I will say.
What about Chris?
What's going on in that little mind of yours?
Big mind? Big
That
mind.
smooth
Little-
little
Big
mind.
brain. Yep. Big brain.
Little smooth
Oh,
brain
man.
over
We'll
there.
just clarify.
Oh my God,
it
it's
is
made of pudding.
What? Stop! Don't
It's a
say
little
pudding.
pudding brain.
You're the pudding boy.
Stop it.
Pudding
Deflecting.
brain, pudding brain.
Deflecting.
Go,
Deflecting.
go,
Deflecting.
go.
Now going into this, I figured, this is a breeze. This is a piece of freaking cake, brah. That's what I was thinking to myself.
Cake bra. Write that down. Write that down.
Oh, like you mean
cake
BRA? I thought you were talking BRUH, and I was like,
No,
dude,
no.
shut up. But
No,
now
I
you're
I thought
talking
you were trying to copy
Cake
review
bra.
bra.
cake.
For
Bra.
like a
That's the
sexy
thing,
night.
have
No,
you
for a
not
sexy
seen-
night. For a sexy night, red velvet cake.
Somebody clearly hasn't seen Katy Perry's video.
That's whipped cream, you stupid whore.
Same thing.
I thought going into this, piece of cake. This ain't nothing to it, man. It will be easy peasy. And I'll say, day one, easy freaking peasy. I don't know exactly what day it kind of caught.
I think you complained day one.
I think I probably complained day one. I don't eat a lot of meat.
Easy peasy.
Listen-
I think
Easy
you played it.
peasy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't eat a lot of meat by like any stretch of the word.
That's not what I hear on Reddit.
Okay, can I interject really quick?
I eat meat every day. I was just gonna say I eat meat daily, but not often.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Well,
Often is
I'll like.
daily is
Oh
often.
my God! How long
And-
do you think
okay, no,
days
let
are?
me-
You stupid bitch.
Let me say something.
Yeah, Jenny, you're gonna justify me. Let him have it, Jenny.
You eat meat every day, as you
You're
said.
not backing me up.
No, I'm just saying what you said.
Okay, yeah, thank you. You're
eat
right.
meat
Same
every
side.
day,
Same side. Me and you.
which is often, very often, I would
It is.
say. And it's not just like a little piece of chicken here and there.
Yeah, it's like a little piece of turkey chicken.
It's a pack of turkey. Like he gets those like deli pre-packaged
Yeah.
ones, and he gets the family-sized ones that have
Okay.
like the 4 in it. You know.
Is this the specificity that we
packages,
need to?
And he will eat a whole one of those packages in a day.
Okay.
That's a lot
Let's
of
back it
meat.
up.
Real
Thank you.
quick, also,
that's a lot of meat.
Can I
He
just
eats
can
a
I just
lot
go
of
can I
meat.
just go against the fact that you said
He's a
often
meat eater.
on any quiz where they ask
Oh my
like
God.
are you
Oh
like
my
if you're
God.
like trying to lose weight anything or they're like how often do you say exercise? Is it like how often do you exercise? Every day, every week, so the closest to often is daily. So I'm just you can cut all this out. It doesn't really matter.
No, you're not defending. Don't
Yeah.
say defending. That's not accurate.
No, I'm not defending. I'm just saying that
He's defending
often,
against
Ass
Often-
blasting is more accurate.
defend
Thank
against
you.
the crisp meat
I don't eat a
every day.
fucking family pack a day. Let's be
I
accurate
didn't
on
say
that
a
one.
family pack. I said
A
a
full
family
pack.
pack comes with 4 packs in it,
Oh.
and you eat a full pack a day. Is that
So
correct?
you eat one member of the family a day.
Do you eat?
In a sense,
do you eat
yeah.
one of the
Yes.
packs a day?
I could it depends if it's a meaty day or not. Like I don't know, like a meaty Monday, perhaps a midweek munch on meat is pretty tasty. Okay, so I have a lot of it. This is for the sake of getting my protein, though. You wonder why? Wow, how's he so?
Okay,
how's he
then, but
in
you
such
also eat a bunch
shape?
of nuts. You also eat other things that have protein in it.
I
too.
love a
It's
good
not
nut.
for the protein.
Okay, then I guess
like meat.
I was more accustomed to meat than I thought before this week. I guess I had higher. Maybe I lied to myself. Maybe
His
I look
meat
in the mirror
intake.
and I'm not fully honest, perhaps. But I
You've
will
taken
say
a lot of meat, this kid.
I was craving like a cold cut, just some sort of protein. I think the protein.
It's not a protein thing. You ate like 18 packs of nuts.
I didn't. Okay, I ate a little bit of nuts. I didn't really accommodate with nuts. So nuts also do not have the same amount of protein that meat has. You son of a gun. Okay, maybe Beyond Meat. Maybe that type of deal.
Did you try Beyond Meat?
I did not. But that was because I didn't want to go to the grocery store.
Yeah, I will
you know?
say we did
I
cook
went to the
like a
grocery
big
store,
meal,
yeah.
and then we didn't really like go too crazy. With
We'll
it,
get
'cause
there
I
when
feel
we
like
get
we
competitive in a
didn't
second
wanna-
because it's about to get cutthroat up in here. But
we all know you lost.
Yeah.
that's what I wasn't saying that. Why would you even say that?
Oh yeah, let's
No.
move on. Let's discuss why he lost.
Wait. Okay, I'm not even gonna fully come honestly then.
You're
here.
not gonna come
No, go
honestly.
ahead.
I'm not. I didn't say that. I
Come
didn't mean to say
everywhere.
come honestly.
Come everywhere
I'm
and
not.
come honest.
Stop saying come.
What were you gonna? You were gonna be honest about something.
Oh, I like meat. That was pretty much it. I don't know what exactly protein does for me on the reg, but I definitely felt a little different
The same.
without it. No, I don't think I felt the same. I don't know if it was like tired or like a
He
little
did
more.
blame a migraine on not eating meat.
That's what I was gonna say. Dead ass, dude.
It was
I
not
had
eating meat.
the worst
Oh my God.
migraine I've had in like 3 years. On
Because no meat.
on like Thursday, and it was.
It's a meatless migraine.
I think it was. What's so
was-
what's
he
so
was-
crazy about that? Is
He
there?
was missing the 8,000 milligrams of sodium.
Okay,
from the
fine.
pack
It's coming
of
in.
meat.
Okay, find some research, please. Anybody watching this to back me up? Then maybe there was a meatless migraine or some.
I need
Oh
a full
my-
pack of a turkey right stat.
This is so brutal. I am fucking. I'm opening up that I think I got a headache-induced meatless freaking ouch on
So,
my.
anyways, I did perfectly, and I didn't miss
Oh
it
my-
at all.
I did perfect too. Okay, I just had
well.
headaches and my energy
You
was a little more
complained daily.
fluctuating,
And you got
You're
okay,
going
yeah.
to die.
You did okay.
and I got a meatless migraine.
Meatless migraine, yes.
Yeah.
Which is totally a thing.
But it was difficult for me, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
To sum it up in short.
He's been talking
if.
for 45 minutes.
All right.
Alrighty. Anywho, so this has been a little sloppy, but to say the good, the bad, the ugly. My bad, very clear. Meatless migraine, and generally, I didn't fully feel as I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
That's my bad. What's your good? We've all done our
My-
bad, kind of. What's
Well,
your
not
good?
bad, right?
My bad is I wanted a piece of salmon, and my good was I had some fun new meals. I haven't.
That's my
had-
good. Yeah,
There's
that's my
a
good.
good.
Yeah, I haven't.
the
I
good
liked how
and the bad is
supportive you
listed.
guys were about that right
Mine-
there.
well,
Thank you.
mine was-
I'll say the cauliflower steak I haven't had in so long, and I'm gonna start doing it more.
My meals were so delicious. I
Yeah.
really wanted to make sure because like the idea of eating vegetarian always was kind of like it's it's not gonna taste as good or not feel as good. So I really went out and I searched for recipes that I'm like, oh my god, this
Yeah.
sounds delicious. That
sure.
have meat in it. I was
I
really excited about it.
guess I'll third it. Nothing new to add, but that was definitely the good for me. How about the ugly? Was there anything that was just so
Chris.
hideous,
the
so
whole time he
ugly?
was complaining all the fucking time, so often.
I did miss it. I will say. I don't say so often. I think, again, she's an
vocally
exaggerator.
missed
We've
it.
established before in the podcast that Jenny's, I wouldn't say a cold, dead liar, but up there. And I think that I would not complaining all the time. I think almost every day, there was maybe a minor complaint, sure. I will say my ugliest was
Multiple times.
that I had to show up in front of my family on Sunday and say, can't eat meat. Sorry. And to a
Wasn't that your whole thing where the good is ooh, I got to drop the veggie on top of my name?
Well, we live in the city, so I feel like that probably would have been the good here, but in an aggressive Italian
So you're
household.
saying, in a Whole
So it's both the
Foods,
good and the
you
ugly
wanna
for
be
me.
able to say
Yeah,
it.
in a Whole Foods vegetarian, Chrissy looks cool.
Excuse me, sir. Where are the wheat crisps?
And it's
I'm
literally
vegetarian.
everywhere.
Is there meat
Excuse
in
me,
this
white
salad?
dreadlocked man. Where are the...
There's no meat in this salad, right? There's no meat in this.
This
I don't know
cob.
any other foods. You already
Cob.
you already
Say
claimed
cob.
crackers.
There's no meat in this corn on the cob, is there, sir?
So yeah, both my good and my ugly are identifying as a vegetarian. Ugly in front of an aggressive Italian household because I look like.
Italian.
The alien.
Italian household.
Sorry, that's an Italian thing. You guys
Ugly and pretty.
guys probably wouldn't get it. Well, you guys are kind of, you guys are white Caucasians, but I, in fact, am.
Talk to my grandmother
white-
and my
I'm
father.
an Italian, so.
A white Italian.
Talk to my grandmother and my father.
I'd love to talk to them. They're wonderful.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. So there's your good, the bad, the ugly. There's my good, the bad, the ugly. Sammy, we got your good and bad. What's your ugly?
Fucking had to eat eggs for protein.
You're not an egg man.
He is not an Eggman.
hate eggs so much.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. That's a Sonic song, and Eggman is in Sonic. This is a big, wholehearted
I
reference.
was in on it.
Thank you.
I liked Eggman.
I
reference.
don't like eggs. So I had eggs for like breakfast. I threw a little bit in like.
You know who else didn't like eggs? Hitler. Continue.
Okay. Always jumping right on that Hitler train.
I'm just saying.
Always on the.
I'm not
Hitler
saying
stuff.
no. I'm not saying there's any other similarities. I'm just saying that you don't like
get
eggs.
right on the train.
Hitler doesn't like
that
eggs.
Hitler wanted you to get on.
So you don't like eggs.
No, I don't like eggs. I had eggs for breakfast, and let me just tell you, I'm not a normally flatulent person, and now I know why. Now I know why that
This
I
is
don't
disgusting.
fart, dude.
Ew.
I'm gonna be so kind to you right now, and I'm not gonna bring up the fact that your farts.
Don't say it. You're bringing it up.
They're literally every not
30
even
seconds.
30 seconds.
Dude, the
Avoid
reason
bringing
our
it up, you brought it
podcast
up.
gets
30
cut
seconds.
so like frequently is because he farts in the middle.
That's not
It
true.
really is mostly cutting around Chris's
Yes.
fart. So,
Yeah, no,
moving on,
no, real quick,
I
wait,
think-
yeah, no, and let me tell you, the flatulence that I had this week, ungodly. I was disgusted with myself. It's
You are
because I ate
disgusting.
eggs. It's
Yeah.
because I ate
So
eggs.
you know how we feel now.
That's my ugly.
being around you.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Well, not you're like
Just not
socially,
like you said,
you're a
you're
fart.
disgusted with me.
you are social flatulence. I'd
Yeah,
say.
it's
Sam,
like
Jenny?
we're always trying to shoo you away.
Yeah, we're always like, "Ugh, don't talk, stop talking, you're socially weird. Like stuff like that.
That's why you're always holding your nose.
Yeah, when you're talking in
Yeah,
public.
that's
It's not a breath thing, you smell delicious. Anywho, that right there, the good, the bad, the ugly.
we'll probably.
If we
not-
all, yeah,
we'll
it's
probably
like a
not put
theme
that
song.
in.
We'll get to
We'll
the theme
probably
song
not
for
put
the
that in.
segments.
Good, bad, and the ugly. Good, bad, and the ugly. A good, bad. It's a good, bad.
Inevitably, with everything fun, someone must win and someone must lose. This is the don't say it's not obvious, so it's not. I don't think I lost.
It's fine,
We'll
it's
get
fine,
to the
it's fine,
justification
it's
round. This
fine.
is
Yeah,
the respect
Just go.
the fucking segment. This
Go.
is
Chris lost.
the biggest loser.
Chris
Maybe we can all say it at the same. The biggest
Chris
loser.
Chris.
All right, say your opinion then. Justify
We'll be going
yourself.
around
Go ahead.
real quickly, saying who we think won, who we think lost, and a quick why.
Okay.
I think very obviously, I won. I think don't laugh. That's incredibly disrespectful. I think I won. I think Jenny is the biggest loser of this week, and I think that's because nobody had any faith in me. I think Jenny, you were a vegetarian for 2 years. And what did you show for it? You didn't eat meat this week? Fine. But did you go above and beyond?
I went above and beyond. I
Listen,
fucking cooked you
it's-
meals every day.
No, stop
Don't make
it.
it justification. You
Stop
we
it,
can argue back in a
stop
second.
it.
I got some things. I got some
I-
things to say about it. Okay, don't say anything. Yours. Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. I'm gonna get him so good. Just give me one moment.
I hate this. I think he's going to be
I
mean.
think Chris lost. Unbelievably, obviously.
You don't need adjectives.
Unlovely,
I
you
think
lost.
Chris 100% lost.
100%. It's no real
I
percentage.
think there was effort there, and I do commend it.
Thank you. So I won.
Although he definitely lost.
Thanks. Not great commending.
I'd say it's a very difficult choice for me between Sam and I, because
Close to the table.
I think we both did very good. I think we both worked on looking for like some really awesome recipes and put a lot of effort into like multifaceted, very interesting recipes, very good recipes.
Just one sentence.
So I don't really know.
This is
I
a
feel like
run-on.
it's a tie. I'll say Sam though, because I'm a kind of person.
Thank you.
Well, not really. To me.
Also, I think Chris is the loser.
That's a
Because
big surprise.
like he said himself, he for the listeners, I'm doing quotations. He said he helped Jenny. That's great that Jenny did some work and you helped.
Helped out
That's
a
great.
lot.
And I would say the winner would probably be Jenny because you had to take care of another mouth.
Okay.
did have to take care of
Belittling. I took care of this mouth. I took care of it.
To interject before you go on a long talk, I know he's gonna say that he helped a lot when I made a cauliflower steak and did all the sweet potatoes, but He left the sweet potatoes on the stove after peeling them for me, which thank you so much for peeling them. That was very helpful. Mm-hmm. But I did have to then cook the sweet potatoes and watch them and make sure they didn't boil over because you were playing with your AirPods in the corner with...
Oh, man. You playing with your AirPods?
With soundproofing on, so I would go, Chris, I really need you to stir these. I'm cooking something. I'm cooking the Brussels sprouts. I need you to stir this. And he would be like, I can't hear you at all. This is awesome.
Hey.
And then he goes, I helped so much on that.
Hey!
So.
You're being mean a lot. This is what happened. I cut the sweet potatoes. Asshole, shut up!
You didn't cut them.
I'm sorry.
You didn't cut them.
I did.
God,
you peeled them.
I skinned them. I peeled them and skinned them.
And I said thank you.
I did that, and I also cooked them.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You put them in the water.
I boiled them in the water.
Actually,
I boiled the water.
them in the water.
No, I put them in the water. I put them in the water. I boiled them, and then they weren't fully done, so I microwaved them at the end, and I helped you mash them. I did mash them. In fact, I put the stuff in. I looked up the ingredients.
Transition.
If we look back on the record for week 1, when I lost. I lost week 1. If you look at the record, for Sleeping Late, and you, I made the point that you guys didn't have any faith in me. It was like way tougher for me than it was for you, because I normally don't get up at 6 a.m. And I feel like it's very similar to what Chris said for his justification for winning. So he was like, "Oh, I don't really cook as much, and I feel like you guys didn't really have any faith in me, so I feel like I win."
But you
so
still did the work.
You still did the work.
You put in a good effort.
Yeah, no, you get an attaboy. Well done, Chrissy. You still lost.
Like a nice try.
I don't want a fucking attaboy. Nobody wants an attaboy.
Then you should have done better.
You should have actually cooked. You also are in the doghouse. You also are in the doghouse from last week, and you had to blow us away. You had to blow us away. You said you were gonna blow us away.
I made 2 salads. I bought a pre-made 3rd salad, and I made...
You mixed a salad? You got lettuce and pieces? I didn't see that, and I live
Well, maybe
with
pay
you.
attention to me more.
I live right next to him. He had pre-made salads from...
What else did I make that was cool this week?
I made mac and cheese.
I made homemade mac and cheese with my own cheese.
It's not homemade. You cooked pasta
You made
from a box.
cheese too, dude?
No. He took pasta from a box.
Yeah, diddlini.
And then he put mac and cheese blend cheese into it.
No, I did not. I used mozzarella. I used shredded mozzarella, and I did it with almond milk.
And I also told him how to make
mac and
it.
cheese. That's how mac and cheese.
I invented it.
He just
Usually
made mac
there's
and
a
cheese.
package. I did it, and I did that, and I don't usually do stuff like that, and I tried to.
He doesn't. I will say that is as
I had
stupid
extra
as it
fruit
sounds.
every day,
Listen,
extra vegetarian.
That's huge. No, well done. You made a meal.
As stupid as it sounds, Chris cooking mac and cheese is a huge deal. He literally does. I'm surprised that he could do that with my instruction. Like that surprises me.
But I think that just the fact that we are so impressed that you made mac and cheese
is sad.
is sad. I feel like that disqualifies. I'm very proud of you, and I'm really happy that you're becoming self-sufficient. Attaboy. You win the Attaboy prize.
I will say, I think I even get a little extra points because I taught him how to make mac and cheese.
Yeah, no, exactly. I feel like that's why you would win because you
You know, you're right. I won.
No. Honestly, no. You affected me because I also cooked.
Yeah, you're fine. I won.
Yeah, I cooked. Myself, I made a bunch of different recipes. You said I made a bunch of different recipes that night. I made pasta. I made like homemade pasta sauce, which was delicious. I made like the mushroom spinach thing. I made a different huge breakfast. I normally don't eat breakfast that often, but I ate breakfast that was vegetarian. I had like sliced tomatoes.
Did the meal?
He's gonna talk about.
Did it better you? Like, did you let this make you better?
I will say
I cooked a nice meal every day. I normally don't cook. Maybe once a week I cook a nice meal.
It inspired you. Cooked healthy things for yourself.
I was very happy with. I feel like I haven't made a level meal in a while. Like, I'll cook something and I'll eat that, like, as a meal, like a sweet potato or something. But we did, like, a sweet potato mash with Brussels sprouts. I made, like, a buttered garlic sauce. I made cauliflower steaks that I, like, seasoned and, like, baked and shit. And
it was a we effort. But, yeah, exactly.
We already discussed that.
We did.
But, yeah.
Wrongly.
Jenny, I would be willing to go with a tie on this one.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3-way tie.
I really think we both
I think
did
that's
a really good job.
fair to say.
Actually, social distancing.
Yeah,
let's do like a.
Just put them away. This is insulting.
Oh no! Don't lick it. No.
Yeah, so I'd say a tie.
Can I say...
And you lost.
You lost.
Not important.
Honestly, you
lost,
had to blow us
it was
away. You
time.
had to blow us away this week because you really fucked us last week. If you want to understand how he fucked us like last week, let's go back and check it out.
Watch the
Episode
porn video.
did no fucking...
And you impressed us. You're now out of the doghouse.
Asshole, I haven't fucked
You're
in
still
months.
sleeping. You're still sleeping on the floor, but you're out of the doghouse. Attaboy, take it and lose.
You lost. There's no question.
So, it seems this week's biggest loser is me.
Shocker.
Don't say it like that. That didn't need to be said, ass.
So we've all agreed. The loser.
Chris has lost.
We didn't
2
all
weeks
agree.
in a
This
row.
isn't a
You
mutual
said
thing.
it. You
The
said it.
first time, 2 weeks in a row.
First time in history ever that
This
this
has been
happened.
3
Huge
episodes. This is the
moment.
third fucking. You don't say it like it's a big thing, like I'm saying.
Huge
I think-
moment coming up.
Oh, second
But
week in a row.
This is so unfair.
The Sammy.
Sammy is
You know what, though?
yours. Don't open it, don't open it, don't open
No,
it. Please
he's
don't
gotta-
open
he's
it. Don't
gotta
open it,
open
don't
it.
open it.
I
We have more
will
things to
take
record.
pride
gotta open it. He's
in
gotta
the
open it.
fact that this
Okay, he's
Don't
opening it.
come
I got the
with
Sammy bucks. I got the
sandwich.
Sammy bucks.
made with meat, baby. It smells so unpleasant, dude. Oh my god. There's like 4 layers of cheese built into this, and the bread has shrunk to such a shriveled tiny. It's a cracker. It is a tiny, tiny little wheat thin that it's become on top of the stinkiest cheese with prideful meat. I'll say the positive in
Can you
there
just
is the
close
meat.
it?
It's aging. It's seasoning.
2 weeks in a row, my guy.
You don't have to keep saying it. We get it. It's
Well
been 2 weeks.
done.
Okay, I had a fluke this week. It was not a fluke, okay? Just because you guys did really good, I did pretty good.
Yeah, no, you did pretty good. I also did pretty good week 1, but it's fine.
Doesn't, yeah, it's hard to really
The
say.
only
I
one
don't
who
even
ever
remember
did
that long
really
ago.
bad was
It's not really. You don't even have to say
every
it. It's not
two.
worth. It's not a point of looking
yeah,
at
it's
old
fine.
incidents because it's a closed waterfall and there's water under the bridge or whatever people say. So
It's a
let's
closed
just
waterfall.
move on. Yeah.
This
just-
is a closed waterfall.
Stop saying that.
everybody.
Stop. You're saying it in an insulting
Drip,
way now. I was just
drip,
trying to.
drip,
We'll see you next
Everybody
week.
Gang
We'll-
piling on me.
We'll
Everybody
see you
gangs up.
next week
It is
Okay,
when
no,
we
no,
open
no.
up the waterfall yet again for
You
a
did
new
such a
episode.
good job. You did such good jobs times. And
Did you say God's times?
good job.
Let's make fun of Sam on that one. God's times.
Anyways,
biggest
Chris is-
loser of
Chris is-
vocabulary.
anyways,
God's times.
Chris
right,
is a
Chenny?
complete loser and everyone hates him, and we will see you next time when we reopen the waterfall, as Chris would say,
And
reopen
into a new challenge
So,
to
slip
better
up of words.
ourselves and be better than each other.
Rate us on iTunes. Follow us on Spotify. Subscribe to us on YouTube. You know, do the things that.
There's a YouTube version.
There's a YouTube
If you're
version.
listening to it, if you're listening to it.
Wow, are
Motherfucking
you
bell.
just hearing us? Aren't you
Oh my
stupid?
goodness.
Loser.
You
Ew.
are
We
missing
look
it.
even better than we sound.
That is grossly untrue, but you can see what you're missing.
We're
can
definitely
see.
present and here.
YouTube.com.
If you don't like
Cinemonic.
videos, I have a 6-pack, and I am 5'11".
Thank you, everybody.
See you next time, baby.
It's finally over. Thank you for listening. Next week's episode, reading an hour every day. See you then, bitches.